guys. Bypassing death has always been and still is the goal of many people all over the world. People from ancient civilization have shown to have pursued such goals, and many individuals in our present day society still believe that immortality can be achieved. In this video, I'll tell you what the possibilities are on the subject of immortality. Immortality means to live forever, being exempt from death, unending existence, etc. But how realistic is such a notion? According to mainstream science, by preventing cells from aging, one can achieve biological immortality. So, can you call yourself immortal just because you have managed to stop the aging process of your body? Actually, you cannot. The definition of immortality is to live forever, and yet, regardless of your age, you can still die due to an injury, a disease, some catastrophic event, drowning, etc., etc. Even though you might be able to stop your aging process, you would still die if, for example, you're being decapitated. My point is that biological immortality is not a guarantee for eternal life. So, biological immortality doesn't seem to be any guarantee for eternal life. And therefore, the meaning of the very term immortal seems to be misrepresented. But is true immortality actually possible? Theoretically, it is, but the requirements for it go way beyond a long lifespan. One can achieve true immortality only if one manages to achieve the state of being invincible. True immortality can only exist alongside invincibility. In fact, true immortality is and can only be a byproduct of invincibility. Unless you are invincible, you can never call yourself immortal. And once you become invincible, you would automatically become immortal. There is no other way. So, are there life forms that are truly immortal? Yes, there are. As I've mentioned before, the building blocks of absolutely everything are a part of one and the same entity. It is a source God that divided itself into everything that we see as well as into everything that we don't see. The fact is that everything is made out of its building blocks. The building blocks of absolutely everything never really die. They only change their composition depending on various factors and conditions. And it's exactly this entity that is truly immortal. It's exactly the source God that is truly invincible. And its invincibility is a result of the fact that it cannot be defeated. It cannot have any real enemies, since all life forms and all matter are made out of its building blocks. And yes, it is an evil entity, especially from the perspective of low-ranked creatures such as ourselves. Also, it can manifest itself into everything whenever it wants to. There are actual beings that are its direct manifestations. The creator entities are such creatures. They are its representatives. They can change their size, shape and composition on demand. And they can also be considered invincible and are therefore truly immortal. The fact remains that true immortality is much more rare than we think. Even creatures with an extremely long lifespan cannot be considered immortal, since they still are prone to injuries, diseases and physical destruction. We are inside the body of an immensely large creature with a lifespan of a few million years. But it's a mortal creature nonetheless, And even though a lifespan of a few million years may seem like immortality to us, and even though we would happily settle for such an existence, the fact remains that not even the immensely large creature in the body of which we are can be considered immortal. Only the building blocks of everything are invincible, and therefore only the building blocks of everything are immortal. All that we are temporary creatures. We are literally cattle. Our bodies were designed to expire. We are meant to unwillingly and unknowingly produce souls. The souls of all creatures, including ours, are the final product of life and are meant to feed the immensely large creature in the body of which we are. The soul-devouring aspect of reality is a fact. It's a well-kept secret. And besides the truth about the shape of this world and the fact that this world is but a single cell within the body of an immensely large creature, the soul-devouring aspect of reality is the kind of truth that must remain hidden from the general public at all costs. And if you ask yourself, why am I allowed to tell you about it? Well, it's because of a number of reasons. First of all, the truth about our existence is so unbelievable and sinister that it simply won't be even considered a possibility by the vast majority of people. Second of all, I don't have a big enough audience for it to become a problem. Third, my videos are most likely used as statistics about how believable the harsh truth about our existence is and how the average person will be able to handle it. And last but not least, there is no guarantee how much longer I'll be allowed to disclose it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.